Happy Friday to all of our amazing Upper Arlington families. I want to continue to say a heartfelt thank you for all you are all doing to support your children during this unprecedented time of distance teaching and learning. I know that we were all hoping that we would be able to get back to school before the end of the year, but obviously that isn't happening, and it's been a difficult time as we've all come to terms with that. But again, I want to thank all of you for all you are doing. I've never been more proud to be a resident of Upper Arlington. There are a number of updates in the email I would encourage you to read. I wanted to highlight a few things today in this video. We recently received updated guidance from the state that all of our school facilities are going to remain closed at least through the end of June. This order obviously affects our summer academy, and there'll be more details about that in the email, and more information on other summer programs will be coming soon. In addition, we've gotten specific guidelines from the Ohio Department of Health and the Ohio High School Athletic Association that all school facilities, including stadiums, tracks, and playfields, are also going to remain closed at least through the end of June. Now, today I want to talk more about planning for next year. Last week in my video, I mentioned that state officials have made it clear to us that we're not going to be fully back to normal until we have a vaccine. And so there are task forces working at the state level to prepare guidelines for local school districts as we begin planning for the fall. I'm honored to serve on one of these task forces at the state level, and I appreciate all the many people who are pitching in to put these guidelines together. As soon as we receive our guidelines for the fall, we're going to do what we always do in UA, and we're going to form a process to make sure that every voice is heard and that together we put in place our best possible plans for the fall for our students. And so we're going to be harvesting feedback and input, of course, from our staff, of course, from our parents, and of course, from our students. Because we believe that by bringing all of these voices to the table, we can reach, again, that best possible outcome for the fall. You're going to be hearing more about that process in the coming weeks, and then we will be launching it again as soon as we receive our guidelines for the fall from the state. Now, there are many bright spots during this time, and I want to highlight one of those, and I want to thank our senior parents and our senior students. They are undergoing just an incredible time of grieving with all of the things that are being lost. But they're also coming together to plan, and they're also coming together to share amazing ideas of what we can do together to celebrate the class of 2020. These are obviously very, very, very difficult choices, but we're going to continue to base all of our decisions on guidance from our students and our parents, under the guise of what our local and state public health officials are telling us. And so we are very excited about the plans that they have in the works for a virtual senior honors assembly, for a virtual graduation, for a community parade that observes social distancing and all guidelines from the state. We are excited about an in-person graduation as soon as it's deemed safe, again, by our health officials. And there are going to be some additional surprises for our seniors that you're going to be hearing about in the coming weeks that our parents and members of our communities are planning. I also want to mention that our hearts also go out to our 5th graders and our 8th graders, because these are important milestones as well. And I know that our staff and parents are also working together to honor all of these amazing students. I am so proud of all of you and all that is going on around our community as we rally together in this time of crisis. I want to encourage everyone, first and foremost, to take care of your own health and the health of those you love. And I also want to encourage everyone to have a great weekend. And as always, go Bears.